come prepared, man. Alright, what's going on, guys? My name is Alex Whittick and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you guys are joining us for the first time, make sure you like and subscribe and put on that post notification bell so you don't miss out on any more of the future videos. But guys, I'm really excited to bring you today's video. I've been thinking about this one for a while and I figured this is the time, so let's hop right into it. So a lot of you guys know when you mod a vehicle, it's gonna be prone basically to breaking down on the road. I put a lot of road miles on my vehicle. I tend to daily drive this thing, and as you guys can see, it's got a lot of camber on it, but that doesn't stop me from driving it. The roads may be bad and stuff like that. It might, let's say, crack a wheel or snap a control arm, all that stuff. And you know, I like to have those tools on me to repair the car. Let's pull this car out, get a piece of cardboard, write down a list as we take the parts out of my car, tools, wrenches, all that stuff, and it'll give you guys a better idea of what you should truly be driving around with. I know a lot of people have stance cars, race cars, all that stuff, and they drive around with nothing, and they basically rely on their friends to come save them, AAA, whatever they have. And I've basically got AAA and my friends in the backseat of my car. So let's go ahead, let's check out what we got in the trunk, and let's pull this Mark V TDI out of the garage. Getting out those Ricardo Hans bucket seats is a little hard sometimes, but Mark V's parked outside, so let's go get a piece of cardboard and a marker and start making a list. Also guys, the like goal for this video is 500 likes, so make sure you guys like the video, and if you have a friend that might enjoy the videos, make sure you share it to them. Alright, so I got my cardboard, I got my marker. This piece of cardboard is super ratchet. I just ripped it apart, and we got some small pieces now to work with, so awesome. Also got some water for hydration. I live in New Jersey, and for some reason it feels like Florida today. It's 95 degrees with a 70% humidity, but that's life. So right here, we've got the tilted TDI, and it's full of tools in the back. So let's open that trunk, let's check it out, let's make a list on the cardboard, and let's get you guys all ready to go on a road trip. Or just down to your local meet, but come prepared, man. All right, so we got our cardboard, we've got our car, we've got our marker, we've got the host of the show. So let's open up this trunk, let's check out what's inside. All right, you guys ready for this? So, we have a scooter. If you show up to a meet and you have to walk long distances and you're just not having it, bring a scooter, bring a bike, whatever you want, it's an option. And now that we got the scooter removed, I just realized there's a lot of pollen, dust, and bird poop in this area. So I'm actually gonna move the Mark V back over towards the garage where the Mark VI is parked, because it's shady and it's not so dirty, so. And we got the Mark VI moved out of the way. It's time to move that thing right there. If that doesn't put a smile on your face, it definitely puts one on mine. I hope your car puts a smile on your face as big as this thing puts a smile on my face, because would you just look at her? If you guys enjoy my YouTube videos, comment down below and let me know why you enjoy my YouTube videos, and also leave your Instagram handle so I could shout the lucky winner out in the next video. So comment down below, leave your Instagram handle, and you might just win. All right, so now that we got the Mark V moved into its spot, a more workable space for this video, I have to get out this cardboard once again. I hope you guys are excited for this list, because this list is honestly so helpful, and honestly it's gonna help me remember. I'm gonna keep this big old list inside of my car everywhere I go. No, I keep it mental with me, but it's gonna help you guys keep the guidelines. So let's go ripping into my tool bag and see what else we got in here. For starters, we've got like a 50-pound tool bag, I'm not lying. This is super unorganized, but we're gonna rip this apart. To give you guys a generic idea, I won't bore you to death by telling you every single tool, but there's a lot of tools in here that you guys probably won't expect, so I think that's pretty cool. For starters, I'm gonna start this out with a basic one. Guys, before we get any further into today's video, I really want you guys to know I appreciate you. If you enjoyed the video, please throw it a like, leave a comment down below, let me know if this video helped you guys, and leave some suggestions down below. Also, don't forget, we're going to be doing a 20,000 subscriber giveaway, so make sure you guys are subscribed, hit your post notification bell, follow my Instagram at tilted_TDI, and comment done down below. And don't forget, ECS Tuning is going to be helping us out with this giveaway, so one of you lucky winners is going to be getting an ECS Tuning gift basket, so that is awesome, and enjoy the video. As you guys can see, this marker is super huge, so we're probably not going to be able to put everything down on here, but it's still going to be able to give us a mental note of majority of what we're going to be doing. Before we rip into the tool bag, I want to show you guys something that I would put in the tool bag, but I put to the side because I honestly have to grab it all the time. One of the things I keep in the corner here is a tire pressure gauge. I like to check these every single time I go out. I like my tires to be at 60 PSI because of the bead, and also because of the heavily cambered car. The second thing I got in the corner here, I know it's only one, but I've actually got a whole pack of them in the garage, so I just ordered them. They're different quick disconnect valves for the bags and the tank system, and everything runs off the same thread. You always want to have fittings on you if you have bags. One thing I never want to forget from home, and you guys should never either, is a breaker bar. Sometimes when you torque these wheels down to their specific, you know, torque ratings, let's say 150 pounds, you can't get that off with a normal wrench. Like a ratcheting wrench right here, that's gonna be a lot of force, and it's gonna hurt your hands, and it probably won't even work. So always have a breaker bar. I'm gonna keep in my trunk. It's actually attached to the tank right now because 2 of my tires actually leak slowly from the bead. It's just the way it goes. But this hose right here is a godsend. It has 150 PSI in it at all times. I always fill my tires up, and it's honestly a lifesaver. So that's something you definitely might want. I help my buddies out. I fill my brother's tire up sometimes with that, so that is a great thing to have as well. Also, I mean, a spare, that should just be given. A lot of you guys who run camber or modded wheels or whatever you're doing, regardless if you have camber or not, you always want to have a spare on you. And a lot of people say, oh, well, I run spacers and stuff like that. Well, bring an extra spacer with you. I personally am lucky enough, I don't need spacers, even though I have this hovercraft fitment, and it's just something I'm lucky about. Just the way I built my car, I kind of thought everything through. That was one thing I did for sure. I didn't want to overcomplicate stuff. Now that I unlocked my door, over here you guys probably were not expecting this because you did not see it in the trunk, but it's a must, absolute must. Yes, it's covered in stuff, but I have my Harbor Freight jack inside the trunk. Now I know you're saying, why is it covered in clothing? That's my storage center. I really never need to use the jack, and I went out this weekend, I brought a bathing suit with me, I brought a towel and all that stuff, so all that stuff is stacked on top of that, but it's whatever. And also, when you touch the doors, you get dirty. We got some of the basic stuff down. There's a lot more stuff inside my tool bag that you definitely want, especially if you have a European car, and it's a must. Okay, almost forgot about these. Now this right here, this is an absolute must. I've got a whole bunch of various different types of bits, 6 point, 12 point. I got a whole bunch of stuff in here. I've even got this that'll tighten down an eyelet, and that's just a must. Drill bits are definitely needed, and you never know what you're gonna get into. Like, look at this thing. It's an 8 mil. What do I need an 8 mil for? You know what? You never know. Now over here, I have some string for, you know, string alignments, as crazy as it sounds. I have a 13 mil because all my suspension underneath the car is a 13 mil. A bunch of triple squares. Triple squares are needed. I got 10s, I got 8s, I got a whole bunch of stuff. I've got a 10 mil right here. I've got an 8 mil. I basically have all the triple squares that you need on a Volkswagen, which is absolutely awesome. And then I've got a whole bunch of little seat bolts and stuff like that. You never know what you're gonna need, even some lock washers. Also, I didn't want to pick up the bolts, but I do have some transmission bolts in case anything breaks or snaps. I can use those on the suspension in the rear or on the transmission because they're transmission bolts. Not only is my Mark 5 fitment tight, my TT to Mark 6 fitment is tight. It's a tongue twister. One of the things you guys might have noticed is I don't have jumper cables in my car, and that is one of my biggest downfalls. I really want to get one of those little ones where you just hook it up to the battery and you don't need anyone else to jump you off, and it's a little box with like a lithium battery. I'll admit I don't have it. I wish I did, and I should order something, but I'm kind of just waiting for a company maybe to hit me up because I have little companies here and there, you know, email me and stuff like that. So I'm kind of just crossing my fingers that the company emails me, but in due time maybe I'll just order one off Amazon. But for now, I do not have jumper cables. Mine broke over the winter time. I had them in the Mark 6, so I'm jumper cableless. Another great thing, an impact. I have a whole bunch of these little bits. It goes from, I believe it's an 1/8 inch, so it's the bit size, all the way up to this 1/2 inch. And this is definitely a must, and I've got all the sizes in a pocket in my bag. Yep, I got the 1/4 inch bit, and it's great. So it goes into this little fitting on the impact. Now this impact only goes up to about 115 foot-pounds, so it just snugs stuff, but that's why I have this. That does all the heavy hauling, and then I have my other wrench. So don't really need this to do all the work, but to take off wheels and stuff like that, it is great. A hammer, hammers are 100% necessary. You never know when you need to smash stuff. Tell me the last time you needed a hammer and you didn't have one in your car. A lot of you guys are gonna say that. I know some of you guys even used rocks before. Don't lie to me, you know you have. You guys know I had to include the scooter into the videos. If you guys want to see BMX content, comment down below and let me know if you want to see that as well. And then we got this big chungus right here, a mallet. Mallets are our friends. If you own a car, a stance car, a race car, whatever you have, you know you love mallets, and you know how necessary they are. Measuring tape. This is a measuring tape for dummies. It's all written out, all the little sizes right there. And I'm saying for dummies because I really don't know how to read a measuring tape all that well. And I'm not a carpenter, so it's not the biggest deal in the world, but when I work with metal, that thing gives me precise, so that is awesome. Vice grips, 100% you need them. 4-pin fuse block for bags, of course you need that. What if this blows? You can't get anywhere, you're gonna have to jump your wires. You're better off just having a backup. Latex gloves, you're driving, you're going to a wedding, you break down, you need to change a tire. You got your latex gloves, you show up to the wedding with clean hands. You don't look like me with these dirty hands. My dedicated torque bit screwdriver, this thing is awesome. This is what I use for all those torque bits. I also have the bits connector for the impact. So I've got everything I really do need for all these Torx bits. Probably wondering, why am I not on the ground anymore? I had to switch things up. Right here, I have 2 sets. Yes, I said 2 sets of wire snips. And basically these are crimpers. They have everything, they're all in one. So these things are great. You can get all the wires cut out. This flex joint ratchet is awesome. It gets every single angle. I think this is really just a great tool for a lot of you guys to have. I just call it a flex joint, but I don't know its true name, but it doesn't bend fully in one side, so it goes straight up, straight down. It doesn't go to both sides, but I kind of like that because it has some body to it. And if you're interested in this, there's the name of it right there. Hopefully it focuses. Nubo, it says. Another thing I would definitely want in my tool bag, and I wouldn't want to go anywhere without, is my channel locks. These things open right up. If I don't have my hex tool to take my wheels off, I got it. If I can't take my oil filter off, I got it. This thing literally can do anything. So this thing is great. You guys need these in your toolkit, and you can find all this stuff at Harbor Freight. Even the drill. I mean, the drill's from Lowe's, but you can probably find a generic rip-off drill from Harbor Freight. If you live where they salt the ground in the winter time and your vehicle is gonna get rusty underneath, it's guaranteed. Wire brush 100%. Your threads will fill up on any bolts underneath your car, and when you go to back off that bolt, the reason the bolt snaps is not because it's rusted, it's because the threads are full of rust and it won't allow the bolt to turn anymore, so then the bolt has to turn and it snaps. So wire brush your threads off. Don't just hit it with PB and be like it's good, because the threads are still full of rust and they're gonna snap. So wire brush, please. Adjustable wrench, honestly, I shouldn't even have to explain myself on this one. It's 100% must. Screwdriver, kind of pointless because I have about 40 other bits inside the trunk, inside that little kit. Starting to get to the bottom of this thing where it's really unorganized, but basically I have from like 5 mil all the way up to like 22 mil. I've got 2 things of Teflon. I've got bags, and if something starts leaking, I'm gonna fix it 100%, no questions asked. 1 Harbor Freight mag light. This thing is awesome, and honestly, you go underneath the car and you can see everything you need, but this one is dead right now. Little X-Acto, this thing is great. Honestly, it's kind of worn out, but you can go to the bottom and it's good. I highly suggest, if you guys have a Harbor Freight by you and you're checking out, these are always in a bin for $1, and if you're over 18, just get one. You won't regret it, and this is what I call my air hose with. Extendable magnet, honestly, the reason you're gonna need this is because all those tight crevices, but I dropped the bolt down in between the intake on my 1.8, and I got it. I would have never gotten it, and before I had this, I would have just given up. So I got it 2 seconds, swing it, and it goes out to about 3 feet. So on keys, if you go anywhere without these, you're messing up. Picks, of course, don't even question it. These are a must. Axle bolt socket, you never know when you're gonna snap an axle and need to change it on the road. Pacific wire cutters, that's a must, honestly. I've got the wire snips, but these, they can cut a nail. I've got both BC wrenches. The other one's just dug at the bottom. I don't feel like ripping it apart. If you have coilovers or any kind of adjustable suspension, you know sometimes they come loose. And if you're driving down the road, you can't just fix it by your hand, so it's nice to have those 2 wrenches. But if you're in a little bit of a pinch, you just use a screwdriver and a hammer, hit it, it'll tighten up just as well. So no sweat, but those are nice to have. Little adjustables, these things are great for getting onto that 11/16 all the way down to an 8 mil, all in one squeeze. Got 3M tape here and in there. If your side skirts are big fans of having double-sided tape, and if they start coming loose and you're on the road, it's nice to have that, or any other little thing, like the little wing on the Mark 6, it's held on by 3M tape. So yeah, that's just the way it goes. That's from factory like that. Sure, there's some things I'm missing, but if you guys made it to the end, just know I really appreciate you. This video is a little bit maybe shorter in my eyes, but it's probably a pretty long video. But I really enjoyed bringing you guys this content. I'm really excited because things are starting to open up around here and car events are starting to come back. I'm going to a car meet on Friday. If you guys want me to vlog it, definitely throw it down in the comments. If there's anything I missed from here that you guys had seen in the video, definitely leave it down in the comments so everyone could see, hey, Alex had this, but he didn't mention it. That'd be great, because you know, there's a lot of tools here. I might not have mentioned it, but if you guys want to see any other videos like this about any other of my vehicles, definitely let me know down below. And as far as that whole list goes, there's a lot of stuff to write on the list, and I think you guys got the idea. It's an imaginary list more than a physical list, so definitely throw the video a like. Please comment down below, like I said, your suggestions. Let me know what kind of builds you guys are working on. And the most important thing about all this is, honestly, during this quarantine, you might be feeling bummed, you might be feeling down about your current situation, and I really want you to know that, like, you can get out of that funk. I want my videos to be a little bit of an expressway for you guys to get away from that, like, that burden of feeling like down all the time, and just know that, like, go outside, breathe some air, do what you love, don't be stressed out about things, and get done what you need to get done and feel great about it. Go see friends, and just do you, man. Just enjoy the car. Please comment down below. if you guys are having a good day. I mean, seriously, it's all that really matters to me is like, how are you guys doing? Are my videos entertaining you and bringing you away from that mental distraction? So I hope you guys enjoyed. I got more content coming. I'm excited about tomorrow's video. I hope you guys are as well. I got lots of videos planned for this week and a little bit of a teaser. I've got a box there. I got a box here. So stay excited, guys. My camera is overheating. Please subscribe. Put on your post notification bell, and don't forget about the 20,000 subscriber giveaway. We are going to be getting hooked up by ecstuning. We're going to get a gift basket out to the 20,000 subscribers. One of you lucky winners is going to win, so make sure you guys are subscribed. Hit your post notification bell. Follow my Instagram at @tilted_TDI. Comment down below. So, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it helped. Please let me know down in the comments if this video helped you, and have a good one. Peace. I just finished editing today's vlog. I'm honestly blown away by how well it came out. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm so happy that you guys come back every single day and check out the videos and you keep subscribing. You guys mean so much to me, and I really appreciate you guys. Don't forget your self-tappers. I didn't mention that in the video. Also the Heim joints and some wire. So, yep. If there's anything else, let me know what I forgot, and hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys are subscribed, and I'll catch you in the next one. And if you guys stayed this long in the video, make sure you comment down below, wow, because honestly, that's me going, wow, I can't believe you guys stayed. You guys are amazing. So, you guys are awesome.